What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is HeartTFS. Today we have another NBA prize pick video. Five picks I'd like for today. So if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the new support that we've gotten recently. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at HeartTFS. Answering any questions you guys have. Putting out extra prize pick plays, NBA DFS core plays for DraftKings. And we've done pretty well the past week when it comes to prize picks. Yesterday we went 3 out of 5. Bobby smash, Drew smash, Giannis smash. So it was all over those plays. And then all we needed was Draymond and Steph to hit. Draymond had 6 points, 2 away from hitting his over, and then got thrown out. Got ejected, as you can see, for just some soft call, soft foul. Very frustrating. So should have gone at least 4 out of 5. And then Steph kind of had disappointing game when it came to scoring the ball. And, just those peripheral stats. He missed his fantasy score 42 by like 5 points. So it should have gone 4 out of 5. We've won 3 out of 5 or better the past 4 days in a row. So we, done well. It's just we kind of got screwed a few times, twice by Draymond, him missing by point like 5 a couple of games ago, and then got fouled out or ejected yesterday. But let's keep the streak going, keep it alive, doing well. Been out hitting some great picks. So definitely stay tuned for today's picks. First one we have is Tobias Harris over projected 16.5 points. Obviously, the big news is that Joel Embiid is out. And so what does that mean? Guys like Harris, let me clear this real fast. Harris, Maxey, and Harden are all going to have to step up. Harris has done well the past month leading into the postseason. And, during the postseason against the first series against Toronto, playing a ton of minutes. I think you can expect, close to 45 minutes in this matchup. Obviously, Miami is a great defensive team. But with Harden and Embiid being in there and Maxey, he's still managed to shoot the ball, 12 plus times a game. He's a decent three-point shooter. He shoots it a good amount, which you do like to see. But he's good at getting those points, good at getting the rebounds, getting to get the assists. Got 15 points, 16, 19 past 3 games. 11 before that, 20. So he's a good offensive player. And just with Embiid being gone, they're going to need those 3 main guys to step up. I do like his point total. It's the less out of there's 3 guys, Harden, Harris, and Maxey. As you can see, his is the least amount at 16.5. He's hit it twice in this series. I do expect him to step up more, do well, and I just think it's way too low for one of their star players to step up and hit. So I do really like his over on 16.5. Jalen Brunson, like his over on 18.5. The reason why I like this is he's hit it the past 5 games. I think he's hit it even more than that, past like 6 or 7. Obviously, because Luka's out for a few of those games, but the past 3 with Luka in, he's hit it, 23 points, 24, 24. And the reason why I do like this one, I do think the Suns are going to game plan to make Luka pass the ball more. Brunson's been extremely aggressive with Luka in, playing close to 40 minutes a game, 35, 37, 38 minutes are going up, but it's the shot attempts, right? Playing alongside Luka, Luka has all the usage when it comes to shooting, rebounding, and assists. So, Jalen's not going to be relevant for rebounding or assists, but when it comes to points, 18 shots, 20 shots, 17 shots. The shots are there for, Jalen. He's being aggressive. He did well before Luka, got that confidence. He's done well, alongside Luka the past 3 games. So I do think I'm going to take the over on his points. They're going to need someone to step up to score. Jalen Brunson is their best offensive player besides Luka. So I'm going to take the over on the 18.5 points there. Third one I like is Chris Paul's over projected assists of 9.5. Devin Booker is back, played 32 minutes last game, which you do like to see. Let me pull up Booker. Booker's back, played 32 minutes. I do expect him to get closer to his, average of 35 plus, close to 40 if it's a close game. So I think the assist total for Paul is back into play. As you can see, he's averaged about 11 assists per game on the season, and now that he's back in like his secondary role with Devin Booker being the main guy for them, do expect his assists to go back up, his points to come back down. So I think 9.5 is just way too low for Chris Paul. We can pull up his assists per game where is he? Suns. This is his potential assists per game for the playoffs. We run it. He's averaging 18.3 potential assists per game. So the ability to get 9.5 plus, I think, is just way too easy for Chris Paul, especially with Devin Booker being back. That's a great shooter. More assists for him, helps spread out the floor. Do really like the over on the projected assists for Chris Paul. Fourth one I have for today is Luka Doncic, over 7.5 projected assists. If we pull up Luka playoffs, let's go to the Mavericks. Right there. His potential assist is only 12.3. Obviously, he's missed a good amount of the games. He's only been back for 3 games. So let's just do the regular season. We'll do just from like March 2nd to let's just do March till like mid-April for when he got hurt. I gotta take it off playoffs, sorry. Regular season from those games. He was closer to about 16.5, 17 assists per game. So the potential assists are there. Obviously, he has all the usage. It's Luka Doncic. Let's pull him up real fast. Average over, close to 9 assists per game. And I do think the reason why I like this, obviously averaging over 9 assists per game in the regular season, I do think the Suns, they're a great defensive team, so they're going to have to force Luka to pass the ball if they want to stop this, if they want to win the game, if they want to beat the Mavs. It comes down to if you can stop Luka, if you can force him to pass the ball. So I do expect them to throw Mikal Bridges on him, Jay Crowder, double team him, make him pass the ball. So that leads to more, scoring opportunities for other guys like Jalen Brunson, and then that leads to more assists like for Luka. So it's just like yesterday with Giannis, as I said. The Celtics weren't able to stop him, but they're going to throw a ton of double teams at him, a ton of guys at him, so that means more passing opportunities. Obviously, he hit his over on his assists, Drew hit his over on points, and then Bobby hit his over on points as well. So this is pretty much kind of the same mindset I'm taking. The over on points for Brunson, over on assists for Luka. And then the fifth pick I have for today is over on Booker's projected 3 points made at 2. If you skip to this part of the video, here are my 5 picks. Obviously, leave a like. Do appreciate the support. So leave a comment as well. If you have any other picks you do like, we can discuss them in the comments or on Twitter. And then hit that subscribe button. Do appreciate all the support. But the last one I have is Devin Booker over projected 3 points made of 2. If you want to see his little graph, he's hit it the past 3 out of 5, pushed 1 of them. He's averaging about 4 in the last 5 games. And as we can see, if we pull him up here, Booker shoots a good amount of threes per game. 6 in the last game, 11, 8, 5, 9, 6, 8, 3, or 5, 5, 4, 5. So he's averaging at least 9, 12, 10. He's a volume shooter, great 3-point shooter. Usually hits at least 2, if not more, even when he's having a bad shooting game, shooting a ton of threes. So I just think the volume's there. He's a great 3-point shooter. Even when he has a bad 3-point shooting game, he's hitting at least 2. So at the very least, he'd at least push. The Mavs, not the best defensive team. So I do expect Devin Booker to be able to score at will. So he's going to get his normal amount of threes. I do expect him to make at least 2, if not 3. So I think it's just way too low for a guy who it's pretty much back to normal. Obviously, there's a little bit of risk with that strain, but do expect him to shoot his normal, 6, 7, 8, 9 times from the 3-point line. Great 3-point shooter. I think 2 is just way too low for him. He manages to hit it even when he's only shooting like 4 threes or 5 threes. So I like that as the 5th pick for today. Obviously, I like to say, don't treat these as like a 5-pick play. Obviously, if you want to do that, feel free to. But I'd say, the reason for me putting out these picks is for you guys to kind of hear what I think, my thought process. And then I'd suggest you guys take, 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 of these picks, and then kind of just, play them that way. You can do, 4 picks as a 4-pick play, or you can take, 2 or 3 that you do really like and kind of just mix and match with those picks. So if you like, the Luka over, Booker over, and then Brunson over, do this as a 3-pick play, and then you can substitute the guys out, do like Luka, Paul, Tobias, kind of just that mix and match strategy. That's what I do suggest. Obviously, playing this as a 5-pick play leaves a lot more risk and room for risk for this not to hit. But that's kind of just my thoughts. I know a lot of people just come here to play them as like a 5-pick play, thinking it's going to hit. There's obviously a lot of risk, but these are the 5 picks for today. Tobias Harris over 16.5 projected points. Brunson over projected points of 18.5. Paul over 9.5 projected assists. Luka over projected 7.5 assists. And then Devin Booker over projected 2 3-points made. Once again, if you're new to the channel, do really appreciate if you throw this video a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the playoffs, as well as 300 plus Twitter followers. So definitely make sure to follow me there. We'll be putting out any extra picks I do like for the games tonight on my Twitter. So follow me there once again. Some other plays I do like are, taking the fantasy score of Tobias if you don't like his points, or taking the rebound over for Tobias if you don't like his points as well. I do expect Bam to do pretty well against, the backup Paul Reed. So I don't mind his, I think his points, rebounds, assists is a little bit low. His fantasy score is back up a little bit. So don't really mind it. But I do like Jimmy Butler's over assists. His line started at 3.5, came up to 5.5, but Kyle Lowry is out. Jimmy was only averaging about 11 potential assists per game with Kyle Lowry out. Kyle Lowry is averaging 10. So obviously a guy who's averaging 10 potential assists per game with Kyle Lowry, their point guard, being out. As we saw with the Hawks series, Jimmy Butler was their main guy, main point guard. So I do expect a lot of those potential assists to go to Jimmy. So 5.5 is just a little too low for a guy who's going to do pretty much everything for them in the Phillies series. Any other ones as of right now? Not really. I do kind of like the ones I'll mention. These are risky, but I do like the rebound total for guys like Finney Smith. Obviously, he's hit it a good amount since the playoffs started. Bullock, same thing. These are definitely risky plays for these Mavs rebound overs, but a guy like Powell, his minutes should be a little bit more secure, at least close to 25, having to guard DeAndre Ayton. So I do like the over rebounds for him. Same thing for Maxey. So if you want to, get risky with those, you can. But as of right now, these are my 5 picks that I do like. So definitely make sure to follow, like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys later today on my Twitter if you want some updated scores for DraftKings or updated picks on PrizePicks. Thank you guys. See you.